Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my journey through my second trimester. This is going to be my first pregnancy video. My first trimester, I didn't really get to experience it much because I didn't know that I was pregnant. I was taking tests and they kept coming back negative. I was also getting my period still, or just like bleeding of some sort still, so there was just a lot of confusion there. I'm currently 25 weeks. I will be 26 weeks at some point this week. I apologize if you guys hear any sounds in the background. I have moved to another state, so I'm just adjusting to all of that. So some things I would like to talk about on this journey of being 25 weeks is, sorry, that was my food. It is currently either 12 or 1 p.m. where I live. The second trimester was pretty easy for me in the beginning, I would say. Outside of like anytime I would eat, I would fall asleep immediately after. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about abruptly leaving. I had to go and grab my food that I mentioned previously. Okay, so the first points that I would like to make in my second trimester, some things that I wasn't aware will be happening, are I'm adjusting to having more cramps than usual. Sorry for the voice crack. I'm adjusting to having more cramps than usual. I've also started to experience like pressure near my hoo-ha. So that was kind of interesting. Butthole cramps. Jesus Christ. Those are very frequent, like every day, multiple times a day, and I've just been trying to adjust to them. That is my niece at the door. I'm so sorry. I've been trying to adjust to all of the new developments. So for majority of my pregnancy so far, I wasn't really showing. Now I have more of a stomach. It's starting to get rounder. I can show you guys if you would like. Before I didn't have, I'm so sorry, before I didn't have a belly really. I was also like in the process of losing weight, like on a weight loss journey during my pregnancy though, so that may be another reason why I didn't know that I was pregnant in the beginning at all. But this is my belly so far. It's starting to get a little bit rounder. Once again, I am 25 weeks pregnant. I do have some stretch marks, but these are stretch marks that I had prior to getting pregnant from me losing weight, because I did have a drastic weight loss. I weighed about 220 or so pounds, and then I got down to 150 around the time when I was pregnant and was still getting my period and stuff like that and didn't know. I just started really gaining weight, so now I'm currently at 180 pounds. I don't really think that I'll gain much more weight. I'm due in June, so that's 3 months away, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get any bigger or not. My mom doesn't really think that I am, so I'm just taking it day by day and seeing what my little nugget wants to do. She's a girl, and I'm not gonna tell you guys her name until she gets here. I'm gonna be planning on doing a birth and delivery vlog story time type thing, so you guys be looking out for that. I think that she's gonna come a little bit early, but everybody else thinks that she's gonna come close to her due date, so we'll see. She's due at the end of June, so possibly a Cancer. If she comes early, maybe a Gemini. We'll see what the universe decides to give me. Regardless, I'm gonna be happy and love her, and I just want her to be healthy and safe. Other things that I have been experiencing more in the second trimester is pregnancy dreams. The dreams are freaking crazy. They're so scary. Like, I'm just so scared of everything. Yesterday, I was watching a movie that's like a comedy called Cooties, and it had zombies in it, but the kids were zombies, and like, I was just so terrified, and the dreams that I have are just so scary, like of me freaking dying, and just of scary movies that I've seen like mashed together, and it causes me to be in and out of sleep a lot of the time, so I'm constantly tossing and turning, or just waking up and sitting here staring off into the distance until I can fall asleep again. Most of the time I try to sleep to like ambiance music, like galaxy ambiance music, or frequencies, to try to relax my body and brain. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. One thing that I am thankful for so far is that I haven't really had too bad of an experience with vomiting. I have thrown up, but it could have been, I think, much worse considering the other stories that I've heard moms tell. So I am grateful for that. Some of the things that I currently crave is sweets, sugar galore. She loves sweets, strawberries, everything. Regular strawberries, strawberry glaze, sodas. She just wants it. Also, corn, or for my Latin followers, elotes. I'm freaking obsessed with them. I want them all the time. I literally have dreams about them sometimes. If I even see one, a picture of it, I'm like, I need it. And at this point, I'm low-key kind of thinking that it's starting to get bad, but I just can't control myself. And I try really hard not to eat it as much because it is pretty fattening. It's a lot of dairy, and I am lactose intolerant, but I just can't let it go. It's really a struggle being lactose intolerant. Another thing is I started like producing milk, which was kind of scary when it first happened because I was like randomly laying down and then my fucking shirt, excuse my language, my shirt was soaked on one side, and I was like, oh my god, like, is this supposed to be happening yet? And I kind of like messaged my doctor and asked her a bunch of questions, and she said it was normal, but I was very scared at first, but also excited that like my milk supply is working because I do plan on breastfeeding as long as I possibly can. I would like to go up to at least 2 years before I stop. So fingers crossed that I am blessed enough to be able to do that and there aren't any complications. For the baby, I'm currently trying to come up with a foolproof birth plan for her that is going to guarantee the most support for not only her but myself, as well as I do struggle with mental health. So with that, obviously you guys know that there are complications that people can have after birth, and I'm just at a higher risk because I already was at a predisposition with mental health prior to being pregnant. So I've just been trying to be as calm as I possibly can and decrease my stress. I'm currently on a bed rest type of state because I do experience a lot of cramping, as well as bleeding I have, which I have reported to my doctor, as well as the cramping, and they just monitor me and check on me and do cervical checks and make sure that everything is fine, so that way I don't have any complications with going into preterm labor or anything like that. So I've just been trying to take it as easy as possible and just resting a lot or sitting around a lot, which is okay, but also kind of boring because I do like to work out. I wanted to work out as much as I could. I did try to start doing Pilates, and I obviously had to stop because of these things. So I've just been trying to do like lazy girl workouts that I can do from my bed. Hi baby. Other than that, so far the experience has been, sorry about that, that was my niece once again. Other than that, the experience so far has been a little bit rocky, but not as bad as I think it could or can be so far. So I'm just hoping that everything can get better and I can start doing more activities. I do have a iron deficiency problem since being pregnant. My iron was just really low, so my doctor has me take extra supplements to help with that. Other things I've experienced is like my lips are very dry a lot of the time and get chapped really fast. I have a hard time controlling my facial expressions. I don't know if that happened with anybody else. Like, just when, usually I'm very reserved, and like if I don't really like confrontation or anything like that. So I try to keep the peace. I'm a peacemaker. And now when people say things, I'm just looking at them crazy, and I don't know if it's her or the hormones or what's going on, but that's been interesting to see. She's already a little character. She kicks so much. She's very active. From early in the second trimester, she was not as active. I was actually getting kind of worried because she wasn't moving as much. But my doctor was trying to assure me like that everything was fine and that some babies just start a little bit later. She started moving around 23 weeks for me, 23 weeks / mid 23 weeks. So it's been about 3 weeks now that she's been like very active, which is exciting. I've been feeling her like going to my lower stomach on the sides and things like that. So though that's been some very interesting feelings. So far I have been thinking about doing a natural birth. I would like to do a natural water birth if possible. But if not, I will do whatever is best for my baby to make sure that she comes and arrives safely and healthily. Sorry if I keep looking off or having moments like this. I have been suffering a lot with pregnancy brain, and just like zoning out. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing that, but that's all I have for you guys for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that it wasn't too all over the place. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on what you guys would like to see next, and if you would like me to do an update for my third trimester. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.